This will be a video as response to Desteni Fabrications Part 1. There are a lot of things that I can say about this particular video or video series, but I will just maintain myself here and going into the first particular part 1 of Desteni Fabrications of this particular person. What is seen within this particular video, for instance, is that a lot of these arguments that are supposedly against or must bring Desteni in discredit is based on opinions, and these opinions are second-hand views, meaning that they are not only from just his observative mode when he was looking at Desteni, but also how he been talking to other beings, and through that came to a judgment or a conclusion about Desteni members and Desteni in itself, process, and the tools that we do apply. Now, one of the things that is being said is that there are mostly young beings here who are participating with Desteni, young 20s, mid 20s, and there are some older people who are participating within it, but that they somehow have been drawn to the material because of the current problems that are in this world, which is not incorrect. You know, there are problems within this world, and there are a lot of beings looking onto the internet to assist themselves with information that others share, and through that somehow may attain part of information which they haven't seen or that they didn't come up with themselves, so they can apply themselves more effectively. And what one should be able to see is that one is coming to, for instance, this video is because you have been interested in world problems or ways to assist yourself with, which is also quite cool, because you know then that you are looking at a particular thing that we have to take on as humanity. Now, this particular video that I'm talking about, there are a lot of statements made which are just opinion and are not from first-hand experience. What's being said, for instance, is that we use as group, or Desteni itself uses tag words to somehow draw people in. I will just call them right now as, or mention them now as trigger words. These words that we use are words which indeed resonate with people on a certain level, and there's nothing spectacular about that, because if we are taking a self-honest look to every single video that we are making, if we are looking at every single video that we are watching, I'm not talking about Hollywood movies, I'm talking about vlogs, blogs of blogs is words, but I'm talking about vlogs or people, documentary, you know, there are always trigger words that are being used, because otherwise you wouldn't be interested, you know. There are things that appeal to you or don't appeal to you, and according to what appeals to you, you will be watching that video. So if within those videos another words are used which correspond or are in alignment with that particular word, yeah, it's just common sense. As for instance, if we would talk about hate, we would talk about love. You know, it's just one whole, which is not separated. And so from that point of view, I don't really understand what the problem could be within that. What I do see within what he is trying to say is that the problem is that these words would somehow miraculously bind you or cage you, trap you within a particular mind state. So we can somehow, as Destiny group or Destiny members, can somehow trap you within our frequency, which is just bullshit. You know, if people resonate with the words or if these words are triggering that particular person, I mean, that's cool. Because what we are saying and what we are standing for should be taken into context and as these trigger words. So I will be going into the context of Destiny. What we stand for as Destiny is we see everything, every problem that's within this world, we see equal to ourselves, meaning that we will place ourselves within the shoes of another person, and we will not judge another person as to why it is why that situation is there. We will place ourselves first in the position of the particular person, and we would see what it is that is actually creating or maintaining the problem, the situation as it is, and we look for practical solutions. What are the things that are in common within other situations? What is there that we can do to change the situation? What can we do and what can we do? For instance, which is not so difficult to understand, that if you are having a problem within your life, you will also see or also look at all the aspects in your life where you can change things, and you look and see the things that you can change. So within that, there should be, if you are resonating with this particular video that I'm talking about, if you are resonating with that point, you should be asking yourself, why is it that we say we do stand within the shoes of another person? It's because of the word self-responsibility. And I won't be going into the word self-responsibility, as it is a big topic that I can talk about for several minutes. But I won't go into that because that will make this video too long. Another point that we're talking about, what we're being accused of, is that whenever you get into the forum, you know, watching the videos is the first step, and then getting to the forum is the second step. Once you get into the forum, it's so difficult to get out, which is the accusation, which is not true. We have beings coming and going, and the beings who are really interested in changing this world by changing themselves, taking responsibility, who are actually able to look within their own lives. Where is it that I am contributing to the problem? Those beings, and who want to address those problems, their contributions, those beings are around to stay. So for instance, if there's a real problematic thing and you don't want to change that, then obviously you will leave the forum by your own doing. You delete yourself and you go somewhere else to play. Or you'll get banned because you are deliberately spiteful towards other beings who are interested in what we are doing and what we are presenting and what we actually want beings to understand, and how to take self-responsibility and change their lives. So we can address every problem that's right now here in this world. So I have to do something right now. I will continue in the next video.